Good evening to my fellow residents of the city of Yonkers. I hope this speech finds you in good health. I, Jeannette Egiziaco, a junior of the Charter School of Educational Excellence High School, have been residing here for over a decade and have been able to observe the city's highs and lows. While this city excels in some factors, like being rich in racial diversity, having affordable housing, and having a variety of job opportunities, there are numerous weaknesses that the city can work on. My first concern is that lunch options are too limited. I often witness my peers missing out on lunch because they feel that the lunches they are given aren't their ideal choices. Can you blame them though? Most people who do eat the school lunches actually end up gaining weight because of the excess amounts of fats and carbohydrates. For instance, breaded chicken nuggets are often served with buttered bread and corn, only increasing the amount of carbohydrate intake. I mean, admittedly, I miss out on lunch too for the same reasons. What makes you think I'm putting that bonk in my mouth 5 times a week? I remember one time in my former school, they were serving cheeseburgers with the worst stench imaginable. It smelled like perished milk, and I was able to smell it all the way from the back of the cafeteria. I mean, you can fix this problem. Perhaps setting up salad bars or making more vending machines. Heck, even having occasional barbecues would work. This would be beneficial to students everywhere because it reduces the risk of hunger among students who eat the lunch. Another concern I have is regarding the recreational parks in the city of Yonkers. You're probably thinking, no big deal. Why go to a park when you have a backyard? There's nothing like having fun with your family in your backyard, right? Wrong. Most of us don't even have the luxury of a backyard because our houses are too small. Oftentimes, I witness my neighbors playing on the middle of the streets because they don't have a backyard, which is hazardous because it increases the risk of unintentional injury among children. Additionally, there are often excess amounts of garbage found in these parks that nobody bothers to clean up. This discourages parents from sending their children to these parks because they feel that sending them to a park full of garbage is unsafe. In order to solve these issues, we can construct more recreational parks, and the residents of Yonkers can pitch in to help keep them clean, which ensures that not only do the children here have something to do, but they can do it safely too. As a matter of fact, part of the reason I, along with many others, rarely visit these parks is because of the crime rates. Speaking of crime rates, my third and most important concern is that crime rates here are overwhelmingly high. I often hear local news stories about Yonkers residents participating in shootings and stabbings, which reveals that the safety laws here aren't being respected by some residents. I need to ask you this. How often do you think that crime rates occur here in Yonkers? You're probably thinking to yourself, every day? Every week? Let me shock you. CrimeGrade.org shows that a crime occurs in Yonkers every 3 hours and 2 minutes. 3 hours and 2 minutes. Isn't that crazy? And the fact that you're 3 times more likely to experience a home invasion if you don't have home security only adds to this issue. These issues can be resolved by making home security more accessible and affordable, and if you recruit more YPD officers in order to help citizens everywhere. This way, everybody's getting the proper help that they need. By solving these issues, you are making the city of Yonkers a better location to reside. Though I enjoy spending my time here already, I would enjoy it even more if it were cleaner, safer, and overall a happier place to live. By helping residents of Yonkers, you are creating a healthier environment and healthier people. Come on, let's crack a cold one together. Cheers for the City of Hills.
Well,